Welcome back to DVC Weekly. My name is Jason Erpelding. I am the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. This is episode 80. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and BuyandSellDVC.com.
And today is August 17th, 2022. So your 11-month window is July 17th, 2023. The 7-month window is March 17th, 2023. And just a friendly reminder, because I've been getting this question a lot, between 7 and 11 months, you can only make reservations at your home resort. That's the only place you can check availability, only place you can make reservations. You can make reservations at the other DVC resorts under 7 months. And of course, as always, all reservations are based on availability. So we're going to go right into the buy and sell DVC side of things. And this really 2022, I feel, is the year of people wanting to buy from international sellers. It's, and the number one reason is because if you buy from an international seller, it's almost a guarantee that Disney is not going to buy the property back. In my opinion, that's because Disney doesn't want to deal with the FIRPTA tax. When an international seller sells a DVC property, they have to pay a 15% FIRPTA tax. That stands for Foreign Investor Real Property Tax Act. And they have to pay that tax at the time of closing. The closing company, takes that funds out of their proceeds and, holds on to that money until the appropriate documentation, everything's done before they disperse this money. And I just don't think that Disney wants to deal with holding on to that tax for, what may be, 4 to 6 months. So I think that's the number one reason that Disney doesn't buy the international seller properties back. But there always seems to be a concern on different discussion boards, should I buy from an international seller because they have to pay this tax? And I will tell you this, I've personally bought 3 properties from international sellers. I mean, there's no issue with it. The biggest concern back between like 2004 and I would say 2010 was, that if you buy from an international seller, it's going to take longer for them to return their final documents. They don't have a notary on every corner like we do here in the U.S. But really, that's not an issue. I mean, and you're not going to be, the seller has to pay the tax. And there's never been a situation where a buyer had to pay the tax or there's I can't say this enough. I mean, there's no issue buying from an international seller. And I mean, we live in Orlando where there's a lot of residential real estate here owned by international sellers. Yeah. The transactions in Orlando that are international sellers are probably 15% of the market. And you're talking about people buying homes that are, 600,000 to 1.2 million. And they don't have an issue buying from an international seller with the FIRPTA tax. At this point, I'm just trying to say that there should be no concerns because you're going to be dealing with a company that I've been selling DVC since 2004. Title company's been handling these properties forever. There's FIRPTA specialists. Oh, and the other question that comes up is, if I'm an international buyer, should I buy from an international seller? So there's just one tiny little hurdle when you're an international buyer buying from an international seller, and that's that you have to get an ITIN number. And so your closing costs do increase if you have 2 names on the deed, they're going to increase by $100 or $50 per name, and you have to do some paperwork. But it's one of those things, again, a lot of international buyers have bought from international sellers. It's not getting an ITIN number is not a big deal. This is August 17th, 2022. And I feel like buying from an international seller has, people still have concerns going back to 2004. I wonder if in 10 years we could finally put this to rest, or if it's still going to be a concern out there buying from an international seller. But I would tell you, you have no concerns. I've done it 3 times. There's been no issues. So, if you have any questions on which listings of ours are owned by international sellers, you can reach out to me, Jason at BuyandSellDVC.com. Be happy to let you know. I hope that was helpful. And do you have any?
I figured I was just going to add on there. I mean, honestly, over the years, I've probably bought and sold, I don't know the exact number, but maybe it's 20 contracts. And I can't tell you how many were international sellers because it was never a big deal. There was nothing that ever slowed it up. There was never an issue. I mean, I know right now we're focusing on it a little because Disney's been a little more aggressive with right of first refusal. So pushing the international sellers has been very good for some of our buyers. But again, over the years, I know there have been some in there. None of it ever stuck with me that this was more trouble. Or, oh yeah, I remember this one. There was never any issues. I have no idea how many I've bought or sold from international sellers. So
Right.
I just figured I'd mention that's one of those things that I'm going, I've bought a bunch, no idea. So, I mean, it really made no difference as a buyer. I had no idea if they were international sellers or not. It didn't do anything.
Perfect. All right, now we're going on to your food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for today's food of the week, I've done a couple at Disneyland, and honestly, I have a lot more because we tried a lot of food at Disneyland. But I want to go back to Disney World for now because right now Disney's doing
All for the show, right?
all for the show. They're doing their food and wine festival at Epcot, and I was with friends of ours the other day. And by the other day, I mean it was a couple weeks ago at this point now. Just I've had so many food things to go through that they wanted to try. There's a place called the Fry Basket Shop that they've set up in Epcot and has a bunch of different French fries. And they were pushing, the friends here really wanted to try the Adobo Yuca Fries with a garlic cilantro aioli, $5.50. They were thicker, they're very thicker fries, like wedges almost. Lots of seasoning on them. If you've got kids that don't like things that are extra seasoned, it might not be great for them. If you saw the picture in the beginning of this, it definitely could have used a little more of the garlic aioli on it, but these were really, really good. I enjoyed them, super flavorful. Again, I would have loved a little more garlic aioli to, because a thicker potato can get a little bit dry, but absolutely really, really good fries. Get a drink handy. You're going to want to drink while you're eating these. Crispy outside.
For a second there, I thought you said get a drink candy, but you said get a drink handy.
Have a drink handy.
Okay, for a second there, I was like, wait, where's this drink candy at?
And then get a drink handy. Have a drink nearby because you're going to need it. I mean, it's loaded with seasoning, loaded with flavor. Really, really good. Enjoyed it a lot. I'm giving it an 8.2.
8.2.
I would definitely get these again. And again, it's $5.50 and you get like a little basket of fries. But really, really enjoyable.
So the audience may, I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mean to throw you off here, but let's say, you're going to make hamburgers here for the family. Do you have a bag of fries in the freezer that you make, or do you have a go-to set of fries?
Not necessarily.
No.
We had some crinkle cut. I know we had some crinkle cut fries in there, and within the past several months, we bought some Arby's fries. So we like the Arby's shoestring seasoned fries.
Okay.
But something happened with my extra freezer in the garage. I think maybe when my kids left it open a little bit, and there was some defrosting. I think we had to throw away a decent amount of the French fries that we had. So at this very second, I'm not sure if there are fries in there. I know as of 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had the Arby's fries. I remember this, the Arby's fries and the crinkle cut, because I had to throw them away.
Gotcha.
And I cried a little bit as I threw them in the garbage. That's why I remembered that they were there.
So at our house, we go with the Checkers seasoned fries.
Ooh, how are those?
Oh, perfect.
Really good?
Yeah.
I don't know if I haven't had Checkers in years, so I don't know. I forget, are they curly or are they more straight?
They're more straight.
Okay. So I'm sure very similar to the Arby's, except the Arby's are like, the curly shoestring ones, but again, seasoned and delicious.
Nice. So now we're on to the DVC-Rental side of things.
So for the rental side of things, I just want to mention that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party has just started this last week. And there's still a ton of availability for tickets. Tickets start at $109 a ticket. More commonly, you're seeing them at about $139 to $159 range. Disney's brought back a ton of the shows, the parades, the fireworks, the characters in costume, trick-or-treating. And I want to mention this because we still have a lot of confirmed reservations left on our deals page. So if you go to DVC-Rental.com and click on the deals button, that shows you all the confirmed, which means that they're pre-booked rooms that we have available. So, I mean, if you're trying to book directly with Disney and DVC, there's not a lot left at this point. DVC is always good if you're booking well in advance. But we do have a bunch of DVC families who are no longer able to go, so they list their confirmed reservations with us for sale. We sell them on the website. So we've got a bunch of those. Everything I've seen from the Halloween party has looked really great so far. I've watched a bunch of videos on YouTube. They run from 7 p.m. to midnight. With the tickets, you could get in anytime after 4 p.m. But definitely something you want to keep in mind if you're possibly looking for a last-minute trip down here. The party is in full force. It's the first time since COVID that they've got the full Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party going. Everything that they've had previously pretty much is back, plus additional stuff. Like last year is more of a, I don't want to say a watered down party, but this year they've got everything going again. And we've got the rooms for it, so I figure it's a great combination there. It's like you can't get the rooms with Disney. We've got them, party's going. It's still hot here. I mean, it's August right now, so it is still hot. But I mean, Disney encourages you for the party to dress up and have your kids dress up in costumes. So a lot of fun. May I suggest if you do decide to go with costumes, go with something maybe short sleeved or shorts or something light, because again, it is hot here in Florida. But
yes, indeed.
That was basically it. Just wanted to mention parties just started. We're seeing really
maybe
good
stay at Bay Lake.
Maybe stay at Bay. I mean, of all the resorts, Bay Lake is one of the best ones, specifically going to the Halloween party because it's walking distance. Same with Grand Floridian now, as they opened up the back walkway. But Bay Lake always has fantastic access to the park. Plus, also, there's lots of viewing areas where you can still see the Halloween fireworks because they're doing different fireworks and they're doing different shows. And they're not that you'll be able to see the shows from the resort, but lots of stuff going on right now. And yeah, Bay Lake Tower would be an absolutely fantastic option for checking out one of these Halloween parties.
Click the deals page, get it booked, get your party here, get your costume going.
Have you done any Halloween parties? Or
I have not. I have not.
Yeah, the last Halloween party we did, I think, was like 5 years ago. So really? It's definitely been a while. I've gone twice, and both times I wore the same. I'm not a huge fan of dressing up and stuff, so I wore the same. I think I got off Amazon, just a Batman T-shirt. It's got a cape on it as well. It's got the chest plate looking thing, but it's just touching my microphone here. It's got it looks like you've got like the chest plate and like all the Batman stuff, but it's just a T-shirt. I wear that, like some black basketball shorts, just to complete the cooler outfit, just because it's hot. I'm not gonna dress up and wear the full Batman outfit, but just a little dress up for a little fun. It makes the kids happier that Dad's dressed up somewhat in an outfit as well. But yeah, Halloween party is a lot of fun.
Nice. Well, thanks for tuning in. Be sure and hit the subscribe button. Be sure and hit the like button, and be sure and come back and see us next week.
Check us out on all of our social media: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, obviously on YouTube, Facebook. Please remember also on the buy and sell page, definitely click the subscribe button. My good buddy over here, Jason's still wearing this tie. We got to get some more subscribers on there. We're supposed to get to 1,000 before he takes off the tie. So please, on the buy and sell page, click subscribe. And
if you're somewhere where school hasn't started, Orange County has been back in school for a week. So I would say the park should be,
should start getting a little lighter the next couple weeks. So yeah, now's a very good time to come down here. So
thanks for watching.
We love you all. Thank you.